Alright, hello everyone, busygamerdad back at again. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the Ogre Battle ones. These have been going pretty well. The videos have been getting a lot of views, and I can't thank you guys enough for the interest you guys have shown, the comments that you guys have left. And thank you so much for giving me the information that you have. It's been enjoyable. I didn't expect this one to be as good as it is, but it's quite fun. So, I haven't played in a little while, so I always like to try and refresh with looking at my parties, my units, and things like that for these types of games. And I had a marker in my strategy guide here for, we were on stage 5, we were going to full moon, and I wanted to read you guys the entry into the full moon fight, and then we're going to start recording in earnest there. I'm just going to give you a little bit of recap just as soon as I'm done though. So stage 5, full moon. The title of Lake Genenia stage would serve as a clue to the dangers that await you within. The inhabitants will have many stories to tell you when you liberate their cities, but look out for one particular inhabitant named Sirius. He may seem friendly at first, but everything he has to say is meant to mislead you. You'll meet him again at the end of the stage, at which time you will repay him for his dishonesty. So after liberating most of the so we have a map here. I'm going to do my best to show it to you, like without blurring out my screen. There we are. So we have a map, and it's like on an island, and you've got all this stuff over here, and then this is kind of where you got to go. Okay, so we gotta get a handle on that. The boss is on an island in the middle there. After liberating most of the satellite town's city, circle to the north edge of the lake. It will be difficult to get to the boss hideout on the protected lake, so take units across the bridge at the same time. So it's that staggered attack type of things. Basic steps: use the undead. So this is why we did the undead stage first. Put the undead creatures in the front lines to make fighting units that can absorb physical hits. Meet Sirius. His name is Sirius, but he's playing but he's trying to play a nasty joke on you. Don't fall for his ploy or plot to destroy the rebels. 3. Get the rune axe. A monk at the temple on the east edge of the map will give you a white magic weapon to use on the boss. So that's actually kind of helpful, because white magic weapons, we don't have a lot of those, and that's going to be really helpful. Because of the boss's canine condition, visiting him at night is a bad idea. Go during the day. So that's a very important thing. And then use magic. A wizard unit with undead characters in front will be particularly effective against the boss. So that's in summary what we got to do, and that's all again from the instruction guide. That's all just one of those things that's like, oh wow, the instruction guide really does a little bit more. So just to recap, I went back into the stage, I got some units, I made some undead groups right here to have some fun. I have some pixes and imps and things like that to go with. I do have one more undead. I'm thinking that I want to change this up just a little bit to get that wizard party that they were talking about. I don't know ultimately which one I want to do that for, though. It's going to be kind of hard to balance that. Like, we could always just do that with, like, Warren or someone like that. One of the things that's really cool about what we got going on right now is we have characters in our mix that are ready to level up. And so we could always make a mage if we really wanted to, from the party that we have, from the groups that we have. So I think, he can be a wizard, he can be a wizard, and then we can always replace them with another fighter. So that's not a bad idea, actually, if we do that. So I want to make that group with you guys, just so you guys get that experience and everything like that. So we're going to remove a character. We're going to remove him. Yes, I'm sure. And then I'm going to add a character. And we have a couple other fighters. Yeah. Nicholas is level 6 fighter. We can't add the Hellhound. Let's add you. Yep, I'm going to register that unit with that group, and then I will promote. Them into being a wizard. Nice, good. And then we can always go back if we really wanted to. And then I will remove one unit. Like this party to me was like a pretty interesting party mix that I wanted to try out, but I just don't see that working out in our favor. So actually, wait, what am I doing? I'm doing this a completely wrong way. I need to do this like this. If I remove these two, Yes, I'll remove that, and then remove the entire, and that'll remove the entire unit. And then I go here. Yep, choose the leader. I will choose the wizard. Put them in the middle back. And then we'll add some units to the front line. Our undead friends. Nope, not the fighter. These 3 undeads. There we are. Cool, awesome. And then now we have the imps that we can put in another. They're level 6. I kind of want them out on the field, but at the same time, I don't know. Maybe I should do that. Yeah. Yes, I want to register. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Yes, I'll register that unit. Can I actually put another character? I can put another character in there. I could put one of the imps in the back line. Yeah, let's do that, actually. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Because the imps in the back line, they do nightmare. So, I'm all for that. That's fine. Nice. Okay, and then we have, you know what, just for funsies, let's do this. Let's make a monster unit. The imps can be leaders, so we'll have the imp be the leader in the backfield. And then we'll have a ghost. We'll have, do we want the heck hound, or do we want... Let's do the golem. Let's do the golem. There. And can I do a fighter in this group? I can. I can do a fighter in that group? Yeah. All right, cool. Let's change that up. Let's see. This is just going to be a crazy group. We'll have that guy in the back, that guy there, that guy there. There. Perfect. Awesome. That is a weird group. That's a weird group. I like it. I like it. Hopefully you guys like it. Alright, so we're going to get into the lake combat. Nope, not the slums. We want to go into Lake of Genenia. And then we're going to jump right into it. I know it was a little bit of a long intro. I'm sorry. I apologize if that was a little bit too long for you guys. But scene 5. Alright, there's the boss on the lake. And then I'm looking at the map here, and I'm seeing some really good areas. I'm going to immediately pause it as soon as we get in here. And then I'm going to take a look at the map. Alright, so I'm thinking that, like, over here, this might be like a hidden town area. And like there's a high probability there's a hidden town right over here. There's probably maybe one over here as well on this side. And that doesn't look like there's one up there. It doesn't look like that leads to anywhere. But we definitely want to hold the options open for finding hidden treasure by searching for those locations as well. Okay, this right here is probably going to be the hardest town to capture and maintain, because this guy's probably going to send out like flyer units. We have no idea. I have no idea what type of units he's going to send out. Being a lycanthrope, he's going to suffer from holy damage, but at the same time, at nighttime, we're going to get really stressed. And if we are caught out in the world, out in the map without units recovering, that's going to be really hard on us to maintain our foothold on these units or these locations. So what I'm actually going to first focus on is I'm going to focus on getting this place and maybe this place here. And then we'll just kind of hold those for the first little bit, because if you'll notice, none of these are temples. I don't see any. There's one temple up here, and that's the only temple I see. There might be another temple hidden over here. We'll see. Alright, so what do I want to do? Well, we can want to deploy. Let's get our weird unit out. This guy? Yeah, let's get that guy out. Low Sky. Yes, I will deploy that. I kind of want them to be a vanguard for us right here. And it's okay if they lose, they'll get some experience. I want... Who do I want? Do I want Lewis? Lewis isn't necessarily who I want. Amelia is a pretty good, strong unit to bring out, but they're getting expensive. They're not, I guess they're not super expensive. Sarah was also a good unit. I mean, Canopus he's a pretty boy, but he's hecka expensive. His unit, we could use him as a liberating unit, but I don't know if I can hold the places with him. Gilbert is one that is super expensive as well. I don't even remember where I got him from. I kind of want to bring out the wonky unit. Let's bring out the wonky unit too, just for laughs. I mean, because we have the resources right now to do that. And if I just have him, like, guard our flank, as it were, just to be able to get over here and block anyone that tries to circle around. Then I want to get Lons out. Yeah, we'll bring Lons out, and we'll have Lons go, like, up here. I just want to see what the first wave is, because if anything taught me about the difficulties from last time, not this one, where is Feldman the Samurai? I want to get the Samurai out. I want to get the Samurai out and get him some experience. If there's anything that I learned from last episode or last encounter, it is you are never safe. You need to be very careful about things. And I kind of want to start bringing out the water unit, but I don't want to bring out too many units right now. That's like what? Well, you know what? Let's see here. We have the money to do that. This looks like a real odd unit. I could have another person in the front row. I don't know why I don't. Alright, I gotta fix that. Teddy's unit's a little broken. Let's bring out you as well. There, and then I think that's what I want to leave it at right now. Yeah, let's leave it there. And then we're gonna have our main guy move and be our liberator. We'll have him be the liberator for the first town, and then we'll just see what kind of wave of enemies we get into. Here we go. So still feeling under the weather, so you can tell. That low fly unit can't fly through forests pretty fast, it seems. Yep, Nicholas's unit finished moving, so that's good to know that he can move that fast. Now, they may not come at me until nighttime, which would also be a bit of a nuisance. Yes, we'll pull a card. Star card! Does that turn at nighttime? Because that's really not that good, actually, if it turns at nighttime. Agility in the groups turn... Yeah, we'll keep that card. Oh, they're serious. Alright, so... Hey, you're the rebels, huh? Seems you're really a thorn in the Empire's side. Not bad. But there are some good guys in the Empire, too. The local boss isn't too bad himself. He's a great guy. So don't push yourself too hard on beating the Empire. Just take it easy. Oh yeah, if you want to see the boss, you need to go at night. He's always in a better mood. Then, oops, gotta go. My girl's waiting on me. See you tonight. Okay, so that's how he betrays you. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, now, Sarah's unit finished moving, and Feldman's unit. Alright, so let's see here. What do we got going on in these groups? Let's go. That's fighters and knights. Archers and a dwarf. Okay. Alright, I kind of like where this is going. Let me think here. Items. Who had... I don't know who had a sword. Who had the sword? I don't know who had the sword that I was looking for. Edit units. Let me go into edit units real quick. Well, I should probably fix formations and add a character to number 9 here. Oh, no. No more units can be added? Okay, good. So I didn't do that for too long. Okay. Alright, fair enough. I gotta see who has that sword, just so I know. Not that I'm super concerned, but I'm kind of concerned. Is this Warren? No, that's the Nicholas unit. I kind of want to see how this guy does. So I want him to move up first, and then I want... Feldman saw no action last time, so I want him to go up there, and then... they're at best right now. Let me see something real quick. Formation, edit units, deploy units, income to projections. Let me see items. Actually, is it gonna let me? It is just gonna let me mouse over them. Okay, good. So their alignment and charisma is 94. 94, 96. So Sarah could be a good liberator unit too. Yeah, let's have her go and liberate. Even, oh wait, no, Sarah's not the leader. Oh, who's the leader? She's the leader. Sarah's the Valkyrie. Brooke is the charismatic person. Oh, well that's, I don't think I can edit that unit. Can I change leaders? I can't, not while they're out. That's just annoying, actually. Edit, can I do... Oh, no, I can change it here. I can not change class. I don't want to change class. I want to change leader. I want you to be the leader. There. And change class. What do you change to? What can you change to? A Valkyrie? A witch? Or a cleric? Witches are stupid OP. I mean, I'm going to do that. Yes. Okay, knight, okay, good. Alright, cool. Yeah, so, yeah, that Brooks just really upped their utility, because I'm actually going to take this base right here. And we'll have, they're going there. I'm going to have Lons back them up. So that way we have 3 and 3, and then if I get just trounced, that's just what happened. Alright, here we go. Oh, that dude, oh my goodness. They just all came out that woodwork. Oh, jeepers. Okay, so Beastmen and Flyers. Wizard in the front row. That's a bit odd. And that's a Golem with a Doll Mage. This unit's got to be hecka expensive. I've got 6 units. I should do this real quick. Sorry. Do I want Lewis out here? Do I want Teddy out here? Sergio. I mean, I feel like Sergio would be a good one. Yeah, let's bring Sergio out. Let's bring Sergio out. And then... I mean, do I want to bring the water unit out even if he gets beat up? I kind of do. I kind of do. Alright. Alright. Saints preserve us. Here we go. Feldman, what you got? What you got, bud? You didn't... it didn't come out last... Yeah, you're just going to go best. That's fine. 30 damage. That's a bit owie. And you missed. Even the other guy did 23. 22. 16 and there's a counter. Miss. You're gonna lose. That's fine. Oh, he can hit the guy in the backfield. Okay, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Good miss. Good miss. They're gonna, if they lose, that's great. Because they get bounced back and I can put them on the base for healing. Yep, that's great. I actually want that to happen. That's how they get the experience. They still get experience. Now I'm going to pause. I'm going to have you move yourself back here. I'm going to have you move, get yourself up in front. And then I've got those 3, right? You're not moving. You're my odd unit. I want you to come up here. I want you to get into a mix. Just to see. Alright, cool. And then Nicholas's unit with the ghosts. Let's see what he got. He should be able to beat these guys pretty easy. They're not going to do any damage to him. Unless they got holy weapons, and I don't know if they do. Nice. Yep, they're not going to get through that front line. You can't hurt me. You think you can hurt me? You can't hurt me. You think. So this is like a cheater unit. I don't want to use this unit all the time because I feel like they're gonna take all the experience. So I'm gonna have him move just a scotch back as the buffer. Actually, no, I'll just have him sit on the city. And then there. Because then if he sits on the city, we have it covered. Nikolai's unit finished moving. Busy's unit came into contact with the enemy. Let's see what happens. And if I lose, that's fine. This is going to be the Doll Mage and the Golem? No, this is not. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do here. We got the Ice Cloud. Solid damage. Round on everybody. Good. Get that Dwarf. Yep, 24, and they're all going to do about 24 damage. If they miss, that's great. Love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah, we got that heal for that little damage that the dwarf did to us. Oh, they only did about 13. Okay. Hero unit doing what it needs to do. So we have another round from our fighters to go, and I think we have one more attack from our wizard. Yep, there's the attack from the wizard. Taking out a unit. So this is a definite win for us, especially if we take out their healer, their leader. This is great. This means that we can farm this unit for more experience later on. What you can do, and this is something I thought about before, is you can make a unit of undeads and put them in the front row like you do normally, and then have your leveling up units, the units that you want to level up, in the backfield. So you can have 2 in the front row, 2 undead in the front row, and fighters in the back row, or whatever in the back row, and level them up. And that'll help out tremendously with getting some depth in your bench. So that's what I'm probably going to do in like later scenarios and such, is to do that, just so we have a little bit more utility. Because this game, one of the people left a comment, and it's very true, this game is an undersung success, because with the customization that you can have for your characters, it's wild. There's so many ways to level up your characters, and so many jobs and classes that you can change your characters into, and they're all kind of hidden and squirreled away. You got to figure it out. Like, there's a vampire in this game too. I think the only way to get the vampire is you have to have a certain item, very like almost like Pokemon style, and give it to one of your characters to hold on to, and then you can level them up. I think it's like the crucifix or something like that, believe it or not. But then there's also like other, like they also have to be like certain levels of, like a doll mage can go into a certain class after that, where you've got this for lack of a better term, this patience factor, where you've got to figure out how to get your characters the level ups they need in their lower level stats, and then it's that domino effect of like, all right, now I've got a level 6 fighter, that means I get a level 6 or level 5 wizard, and then I got a level 10 wizard, and then I can get a level 8 or level 12 sorceress. Ouch, yeah, that's just mean. We are going to win this fight, but it's going to cost us. I almost don't want to take this group out. I want to farm them for experience, but the opportunity was there for Lance to get some experience, so I took it. Alright, now. Let's have you move here. They're moving forward to us, so you get at them, you get into them. Go get them. Go get them, Zells. You get them, bud. Show me what you're made of. Show me your moves. They're already hurt, so. Our golem is not very strong. I feel like if we can get the golems up high enough, they're going to just be a monolith to have enormous potential to carry fights. Of course, they have to survive. So that's where it's like, we need to get a healer in with them, probably. That's probably the best way to have them. Alright, winners, good. Alright, so I'm going to stop that right there. I'm going to get you moving over to here. Alright. And then I'm going to hold this line. Free the... Yep, okay, good. Yeah, we'll pull a card. Oh, that sucks. Our reputation suffers, I think, for that one. Yeah, our reputation went down too. That sucks. We'll keep it. We'll keep the card. People still believe in werewolves around here. You know, man during the day, wolf at night. Do you believe it? Oh, come on now. In these times, please. That sucked. That sucked. Oh, Sergio, you are... Yep, that's a terrible fight for you, my guy. Let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do. Can you take out one of them, maybe? I don't know. It might take you out. Oh, that's a miss. That's good. It's another miss. That's good. Alright, Sergio. I see you. I see you. Nice. Awesome. So one of the games that I can equate this to that some people would know now is Unicorn Overlord, where you can definitely see the similarities from, or the seeds, we'll say, from that game and this game. Where it's an auto battler, your units capture territories and things like that. And that's because it's made by the same company. Not, you know, that aside, you can see the legacy that games like this have created for franchises, entire series of games. We might lose our buddy here. I don't know if he's going to survive the next fireball. We'll see. He took a big hit with that fireball. I'm not a huge fan of that. They still will win, but I think we'll lose. 28. All right, level up. Good. Good. Love it. Love to see that. All right, nope. Stop, dude. Stop, Sergio. You little bugger. Stop it. You move. You go down here. You can act as that line of defense there. All right, and then. Let's see here. Sting, huh? Again, this is where I could just put undead in the front and then have an octopus in the backfield. And then like an imp is the leader. Where do I want you to stand? Where do I want you to stand? I want you right here. You can stay right there. Alright, let's get you out there. So he went up there to get healed, and then we got another wave coming in. Oh, I did not want Nicholas's unit to take this fight. Nicholas's unit is going to be too strong. Nope. We're gonna have you retreat. I would like Feldman, not Lanz's unit. I would like Feldman's. What do we have here? Recruit a fighter? Yeah, we could do that. I want Feldman's to jump up there, though. I was afraid of that. That's okay. It's fine. It is what it is. Feldman will have to take on the priest, the healer, and we'll see what we can do with that. Already, this is going infinitely better than I thought it would, in all honesty. Yeah, let Lons finish this guy up, and then... Yep. Level up. Hey, cool. Love to see it. Love to see it. Found blood. That's what it is. It's blood. You have to give them blood, and they will level up into a vampire. You gotta have the blood on them. They gotta be the right level, and then they can put them into a vampire. I don't know what the requirements beyond that are, but it's something to do with blood. Like you need blood on them, and then it's like, I think it might be the doll mage. I feel like it's the doll mage, but I could be completely wrong. It might even be the witch. Ouch! These ogres, they hit pretty hard. They hit like Warren's group. We're gonna lose our top fighter there. Yep. That's okay. It's okay. You got to take the losses. They still get experience if they're, not dead, but he did. I don't know if you retreat if you get experience out there in TV land. If you retreat, do you get experience? Because we just lost 2 fighters, and that's a heck of a lot of money to lose on people. Yep, Feldman's unit finished moving. Go figure. Alright, well, we don't have... Oh, that's what makes this a challenge. I see it now. That's what makes this a challenge. You don't have a temple to revive your units. Not anywhere near you. So, yep, that's what makes this board a challenge. Alright, I see. I see you. I see you. Alright, Lance, you earned it. You got your crack at the title right now. Yep. Oh, no, I don't want to. Well, do I want to do this? Nah. Nah. I might have to. No, if we get a double ice field on that guy, they're going to lose their hero, or their leader, and then they'll bounce back, or they'll have to retreat. Yeah, double ice field. Take him out. Nice. Good job, Lance. Good job, my guy. Well, you might actually take the whole unit out. You're that strong? Really? I mean, I'm not complaining, but I'm kind of complaining, because this is a lot of experience that we lose. Alright, well, winner. Hey, you redeemed our side. You redeemed the rebels. Alright, now, hang on. Move you up there. And then, how many units do I got skulking around over here? 3? Alright, you need to heal. You don't necessarily need to. You need to heal. Alright, so we'll move you back over here. And then Zells, I'm going to move you up with Hero Guy up here. And there we go. Lands, you do your thing. You defend that city with all your goodness. Yeah, this unit just needs to die. Good job, Lance. Okay. I don't see why we don't wipe this unit out entirely. Good, 21. And 12, yep. Lands, my god. And everybody gained a level up. That's the best possible outcome right there. The only thing that would have made it better was if it was another unit. Industrial City, Crossnodale. Alright, what do you got for me, Industrial City of Crossnodale? Yes, let's pull a card. The World card. Hey, I wish we had those last time. From now on, the drawing, a tarot card will affect all deployed units. That's actually kind of awesome. I have a favor to ask you. Please help us. All of the girls from this town have been taken from the man in the castle on Lake Genencia. We can hear their screams from within the castle. It's unbearable. Will you please help our daughters? Yes? Thank you, rebels. We're counting on you. That's quite harrowing. That's quite terrifying. Alright, I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna call our episode here. We're gonna keep going through. Busy Gamerdad, I know I don't have the best voice right now. I'm just trying to get the recordings done. My energy's a little low as well, but I love you guys for sticking it out and watching these videos, and I want to make sure I give them to you in the best quality and the best time fashion that I can. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined. We will catch you in the next episode where we'll pick up right where we left off, and we'll get through this full moon on the lake. We'll hope to see you then. Later.